So we got Tennessee Flatbedder in here tonight. We also got Sam the Avocado and of course you got your host Twisted Big D. Welcome to the channel tonight. First thing first, we got to get to Sam about his truck situation and what's going on with him, because we really want to know the details right here. We've been on Discord all week talking about his truck and what's going on, and unfortunately y'all haven't been able to hear about it unless y'all been on the Discord. So Sam, there you go.
What's good, everybody? How you doing? Quick update. Yesterday, I got the worst news you could possibly get. My engine blew, so I no longer have a truck. I'm divorced, or I'm a widower now. Painful 3 weeks. But Peterbilt had said that there was a lot of pressure inside the crankshaft, and it was puking oil. They took the engine apart, and they have an open case with Packer. Packer's a company that engineered the engine, and they're actually still trying to figure out what's causing all the issues. So I'm waiting for them to fully disassemble the truck engine and figure out what's really going on. But as of now, I'm down and out.
So like you did one load, right? I mean, you did 1 week, and this was the start of your second week, and you're having your first bit of troubles going lease, right?
Yeah, this is my third week, technically.
You ran 1 full week, and you've been down for 2 weeks, pretty much.
Yeah, I was held hostage, as everybody knows. I was a prisoner of war from Walmart, and then this happened in my cursed state of West Virginia. As soon as I hit that border, my truck said, "You know what? I'm not feeling this state."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to get you back to Springfield, and is it loaner truck or is it a whole new lease?
Well, as of right now, we're trying to figure that out. They're trying to find out what is going to be the fastest option for me. The way it sounds, they're going to have me get into a whole brand new truck.
Yeah. That's a big job right there. So engine blowing, I mean, that's at least a month down, maybe a month and a half.
Yeah, and then they said they don't know about the parts. Of course, supply chain issues. So they're estimating at the minimum 3.5 weeks for the 2.5 to 3.5 weeks for the parts, and who knows about the labor. And as of right now, if they haven't fully disassembled the engine, I'm thinking it's going to be about a month and a half, 2 months.
Month and a half to 2 months. Man, that has to be hard.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get more information on this. We are covering the story on Discord over there as it happens. And you got a big naked guy behind you, Tennessee.
You turn it to me and he disappears.
So Tennessee, how's things going with you?
Oh, it's going good. I got a test tomorrow. First thing in the morning. Got in at 11:30 last night from picking up a load, being delayed over in Russellville, Kentucky.
Ooh, I know what you went.
And currently eating dinner at the same time. Fun.
You never know what you'll get in the background of Tennessee Flatbedder. You will never know what you'll see back there. But you know what I've been up to is we got Donnie Trucker in here right now. Yeah, Tucker. My bad. We got Donnie Tucker in here right now. He is the driver of the falling truck driver's truck. And I did a video with him today. We went out and ate lunch and we hung out, and it was a great time getting caught up with each other. Extremely good guy, great friend of mine. And he allowed me to check out his truck. And tomorrow there will be a video on his truck. Like, I'm doing spoiler alert right now. So, spoiler alert. So he has the falling trucker's truck, and and you're gonna have to watch the video to see what it's about. But if y'all see him out there over the road, definitely tell him I told y'all to come talk to him, and maybe we can get your story of maybe you lost a loved one out here, a trucker friend, trucker family member. But it would be awesome to have him do a little video with you about the loss of your loved one out here, and get the name on his truck. And I think it's an outstanding ideal that he has going on. I think that is awesome, and I'm hoping that a lot of people will jump on board and check out his truck when y'all see it. Now he's going to be running freight. He's going to be all over the country. Like, I would like to know where all y'all see him at.
And definitely too. I know about me. I'm not. Hey, how you doing? There's a couple of drivers that I've seen. Yeah. There's one of them. I forgot. He has the Cookie Monster yellow truck with the Cookie Monster all over it. I had saw him at Pearson, Florida for a floral load. I was like, man, I know that truck from somewhere. And I got closer to it. I was like, yeah, I seen it in Springfield. I know that person. Then I knocked on the door. Hey, how you doing? You don't know me, but I know your truck.
How awkward. You don't know me, but I know your truck. So me and your truck's buddies. We're going to have a conversation. You chill out. Let's get caught up on some of these comments. Let's go ahead and get caught up on these. Nick says, hello. What's going on, Nick? Hans says, Prime Mechanics didn't know all the crap before giving you the truck. Hans, they do their own inspection on it. They check it out. They look over the trucks. They try to make sure you don't have any issues with the truck. They also give you like all the information on the truck. When's it been wrecked? The service records. Has it been repairs that have been done to it? Now, Sam looked at all that stuff and he was all like, man, I hit the jackpot, man. This truck hasn't had any problems. And then, Sam, what happened? It blew up, right?
Oh, yeah, it blew up on me. The service record was clean. Maintenance record was clean. I popped the hood open, took a look in there pretty well. It took me about almost a whole day taking a look underneath the hood, and there was no issues at all. And there's just certain things that you can't see and you can't predict until you get out there in the road. With Prime, until we signed the contract, we're not allowed to take the truck off the lot. So there's only so much you could do at 10, 15 miles an hour to try to fit the truck out. But when I did it, it felt good. It felt clean. It ran great. And when I was going back and forth on track, I took it out, went to campus, came back, went to Millennium, et cetera, took the highway, tried to get a feel. She felt great. And all of a sudden, man, she quit on me. It's just certain things you can't plan for and you can't see.
Yeah. You can't foretell the future of a truck. Like, it's a hit or miss with a truck. It really is a hit or miss with a truck when you get them. Like, you're either going to get a really good truck or you're going to get one that has issues. A lot of people always ask me, hey, what's the best truck out there? And I say the one that doesn't break down. Like, I don't care what brand it is. Just give me one that doesn't break down. Jason King says, PACCAR motors are junk. Cat motors are better. Donnie Trucker, I got to that one already. Question: why are lease drivers getting used equipment instead of brand new trucks to begin with? Because we have a truck shortage, and there's actually people, Hans, that like the shorter lease. I think that if there's a new one on there, some people go, like a lot of people would love to get it, and the new trucks go fast. So you're usually going to get a used truck, and you're going to pretty much be trying to take whatever you can get at that point, because you're starving for money. Like, you're ready to get in your own truck. And some people like the shorter lease, the used trucks that are re-leased, because that gets them closer to getting their ace lease. Is that correct, Sam? You do is it, 90 days? Is it 90 days as a regular lease, and then you can jump into an ace lease?
90 days. 90 days.
Okay, so
with the short lease,
you get that 90 days done, and then you can get into your own truck, and you can hit the road or I mean, you can do those 90 days, take a short lease truck. You just want to get it done, get those 90 days done, and then get into your own truck. And, it's all good. Like, it's a stepping stone. Like Sam and I were talking about lease before he leased, and even after he leased. And what Sam's plan is kind of use it as a stepping stone to see what it's like, to see what it's like, and or see what lease is like, and make a decision whether or not he wants to jump into an ace lease. Am I wrong or am I correct?
No, you're absolutely right in that. I wanted to see what lease is like, get a taste of it, get a taste of what it being a partial owner operator would be like, and I wanted to also take a short lease for the same instance you said for the ace lease. It takes 90 days, but you also got to take in consideration that it takes about 6 months to get your truck. So if you grab a short lease, 90 days, that's 3 months, 6 months minimum. That's 9 months. If you grab a short lease, you grab a lease completion bonus before your new truck comes in. So it's a win-win situation if you get the right truck to do it with.
And and Han says one lease company, if one lease, at least most companies, they get new equipment, not these POS equipment he got. And every company out there right now is having the same problems. Like
Yeah.
those trucking companies are like, hey man, we're so behind on trucks, we're behind on orders. We'll send you what we got. They're trying to make it where they send everybody something. Like a lot of these trucking companies deal with the same people that deal these trucks. So, I
Hmm.
know it's happening with other companies too. It's not just Prime.
Yeah.
Off Brand Cholo says, why is Tennessee Flatbedder named after the state, after a state, and what kind of truckloads does he run?
Uh,
What's
really,
funny?
son? Well, good
What
question.
happened?
He asked, but everybody always calls me Tennessee from my past in the motorcycle club to now. Um, and I run all kinds of loads. Right now, actually, I brought back in at 11:30 last night. I ran coils, and before that, I was hauling lumber. So I run all kinds of loads.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Doug's camera is booty.
No, that's not done. That's not versatile on there.
Is that versatile bet over there? Let's see versatile. Versatile.
He thought Sam was versatile.
Oh no, 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 no.
Even was
It's a
versatile.
Oh, geez.
Shoot, it's what I got. What I get for having to pee like a pig. Next comment. Kenworth says, good evening, groupies.
What's good, Kenworth?
Us.
What's
Did I
going
do that?
on, Kenworth?
Sam, that's your comment. You can read it.
Good evening, groupies. Oh, groupies. Oh, right now I'm the biggest groupie. I might have to hit the corner again. So if you see me,
What kind of hand clap is that? That's what I was wanting to see.
what hand
What
clap?
is my hands clapping or what? I think it is.
No, it's a waving like.
That's a wave in the U.S.
Oh, that's a wave. Didn't you read it because I thought it was a clap.
I thought you were trying to turn your lights on. You had the clap on.
Clapper. No, not that high tech over here. I can barely operate a phone.
Wait, that's coming from the guy with the mic and all the lights. Okay.
I didn't say I was good at this stuff. Me and Tennessee sat in here for a long time before streams and fix all this. On says, I'm sorry, but a truck just does not just have engine issues unless it had past issues.
Yeah,
You
that's
seen
right.
the report?
Yeah.
You seen the report, Sam? Was it good or bad?
It wasn't in the report, but I completely agree with Hans. It could have not made it on there. It could have been something that was just building up and finally it just went. But I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan Looney Tunes 2000 says hello. I was
That's a
waving
wave.
hand.
It's a wave.
RAJ89 says, hey, this truck shortage sucks. Been done my 30K miles a month ago and still can't get an upgrade. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know. We know. And that's kind of why there's no PSD students right now. I'll tell you right now that I'm going over the road. I have 0 students right now. Funny story is both of my students left today, the same day. One of them had family issues, had to leave, and then the other one just didn't tell nobody, hasn't responded to nothing. He just went and he waited till this morning, withdrawed his money, and booked it. So I'll be leaving soon. Kind of crazy though. Like, and then there's no students here, so we're all good. How does everybody lease at Prime? There's our lease question.
Why does everybody lease at Prime? In my opinion, I feel that Prime has the best program to get you started on lease. You have people to back you up, like your fleet manager. You got road assist. You have different programs with lease completion, different types of bonuses. And compared to other people that I've talked to when they're doing leasing, granted, yes, they do have lower payments, but they have more issues, more interest. I feel that with Prime, I'm well grounded. There's not too much stress on me and not too much I got to worry about. I feel secure with Prime's, even though I have my issues right now, I still feel secure with Prime's trucks and how they take care of their equipment. So that's why I would lease for Prime. And even right now, in my downtime, I'm a lease operator, so everybody knows if the wheels ain't turning, you're burning. But my fleet manager and Prime in general has been taking care of me, hotel rooms, food, taking care of the truck payments for me. They're working as fast as they can to get me into a new truck. So I just think it's just the overall support system for me.
I think a lot of it has to do with that Prime has so many people that are successful as at the Prime league, and that
Hmm.
there's so many people that are willing to talk about their success stories about how good they did, and how much money they're making, and it's just word of mouth around here. And a lot of these people are like, I hear it all the time. It drives me nuts. Oh, if you're company, you can't go home whenever you want. Man, bro, I'll tell you, I go home whenever I want. Like, I'm company, I go home whenever I want. Like the lease guys, they work till the truck payment's paid and then they save up some money and then they go home. The truck will tell you when you can go home. Just like us company guys. We got bills to pay and stuff, so we're gonna work till our bills are paid and then we're gonna go home. It's all the same. What you think, Tennessee?
I believe the same thing. I'm company 5 years and some change, and I pretty much go home when I want to. I have no issues. I'm good with my fleet manager. He's okay with me running and then going home as long as I make that truck revenue. So,
Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go, Sam. What's going on, everybody? Glad they're gonna get you back on the road, Sam.
Yes, trailer trucking. I'm glad too. I'm super glad. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the time to myself, I guess you could say, and trying to catch up on some sleep, think about things, get a little bit more, you know, I say personal with my contract and figure out what is actually in there, reading the fine print. Granted, I did before, but now that I have a lot more time to do it, I can sit here, and look it up a little bit more, but I need that money. I need the money.
All right, so Han says, "Sorry, Twisted, but you're just making excuses because you work for them. You know, Prime doesn't tell me what to do on here. I speak whatever I feel like, so I'm not making an excuse for them. If I felt like, hey, it's because Prime can't afford no new trucks, and Prime's like, hey, let's just reissue these old broken down ones, then I would say that. I'd be like, hey, they don't want to give new trucks to rookies because rookies wreck them, but that's not the case. Like, it's not the
Hmm.
case at all. Like, I'm not paid by Prime to do my lives. None of us are paid by Prime to be here right now and answer questions. So we're just speaking what we know, and we're real good at making stuff up too.
Yeah, it's we're not getting trucks right now because the Freightliner and Peterbilt and other companies that owe us trucks cannot fulfill the order they promised.
Yeah,
All still stint from this flu that's still going around. So
yeah.
Greenwich says hello. We had the honor of
Greenwich.
hanging out with Greenwich this week, and really cool guy. Got to talk to him a lot, and he's trying to do PSD training. So he's trying to be a PSD trainer, and really cool guy. I had a lot of fun hanging out with him, getting to know him. Hopefully, he finally got his laundry done. He was telling me the other day he needs time to do laundry, so I'm hoping he finally got it done. I forgot to ask him. John Gonzalez says, my dad told me lease drivers are like glorified company drivers. He drove for over 30 plus years. John, I kind of agree with that.
Hmm. I agree with it. Yeah, we're glorified company drivers. We get a little bit of freedom. But honestly speaking, for me personally, whatever your situation is, whether you have a lot of bills or you're single, you're young, you don't have it, go out there, experience what lease is, experience what it is to have these hardships. So when you do buy your own truck, because that's everybody's end goal is to buy your own truck. But if you're a company driver and you don't experience this, how do you know? Like I always say from the beginning, you can't be in business for a business that you know nothing about. I've been company. I learned the freight routes. I put the time in. Yes, it was a month, but I put the time in to do all the research. I put the time in to learn my worth, the routes. What am I doing? And I decided lease was better for me because of my situation. Everybody's situation is not the same. If you think company and running the miles and getting your year is good for you, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to talk bad about you. I'm going to be like, look, you know what? Follow your dreams, follow your heart because it'll never steer you wrong.
Read that comment, and then we'll hear from Pegleg for me.
Twisted, I'm sorry, by the way. Only 3 likes. How many?
Hey everybody, hit that like button, borrow my leg to smash that ding dong bell. Oh, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too.
I love that. It never gets old.
oh yeah,
Kenworth Rider says, dang, Daniel, get with the program. Yeah, I'm getting behind on the comments. My bad. My fault. Han says, that's because they are at John, especially those who can keep the truck afterwards. Wouldn't keep their trucks. That's crazy. Why wouldn't they keep their trucks? The first lease you do at Prime, they don't let you keep the truck. I mean, you could buy it after the lease, but I don't think
Mhm.
anybody does. You done paid for that truck like 3 times by the end of the lease, and you done ran it to the ground. I don't think you want it anyways. I could be
Right.
wrong. What you think?
It depends. For me, even though I got that truck at 380,000 miles, I really thought about buying her for the simple fact that I know how I ran that truck. I was going to keep up with the maintenance, which I have until, what happened now. And I got comfortable. I was really comfortable in that truck. I've drove so many Freightliners. I drove a Peterbilt here and there. But that truck in particular, I felt it was tuned for me, and I felt super comfortable. There's things I wouldn't do in another truck that I did in this one. I would have bought it, to be honest.
Because Han says, because not everybody does lease purchase to keep the truck. And yet
Right.
there's a lot of people that never want the truck, so like they lease it. I think the regular lease at Prime shouldn't be called lease. I think it should be called rent because you're renting the truck from Prime. It would make more sense if you called it rent to me. It's
Well,
making
that's
pay
what a lease is, anyways. I mean, what they do.
pretty much rent.
Yeah.
Kenworth Rider says, sorry about the truck situation, brother. My problem, I am not having truck issues. I'm a load being canceled before I arrive to the old one. Informed beforehand. Oh,
Mm.
man,
Yeah,
I've been there. I hate
Yeah.
that.
I'm sorry
I
to
hate
hear
it
that,
when you
man.
pull in there and they're all like, hey, we don't have your load. And you're all like, what? And then they try and make a load for you. And guess what? It's the next day. So you're stuck there. Like, it's horrible.
I really
Yeah.
hate when you get there and then they tell you the load's canceled and you have to travel over so many miles to get to the next one because they don't have anything else for you to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you ran your
Been there.
clock out to get there. And then you're all like, what?
Yeah.
I planned my whole clock around this, Hans. That sucks, Kenworth. I bet you're not happy camper.
Mm-mm.
K1 driver says, hello from Nebraska, company driver here.
What's going on, Cajun?
That's what I'm
Right.
talking about, company driver.
Oh, sorry.
Love the pig on top of the microphone. We're not talking about the pig yet. Man, y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned, and if I get more pig stuff in here, we'll talk about the pig on the microphone.
You might as well,
Kenworth,
'cause everybody.
here of your truck. Cajun says, on a Freightliner with 430K, when will they call the truck in for a swap? They used to do it at 500. Isn't that right, Tennessee? 500?
Depends on if you're flatbed or reefer. If you're flatbed, it's 400. If you're reefer, it's 500.
Yeah, and then here lately they've been doing 600 because of the truck shortage.
Yeah, they'll
So
extend that warranty out.
I can't give you the definite answer on it, really. Just know it's coming soon, and moving trucks sucks. Like the worst thing you can do is move trucks. Sam's about to find out. Luckily, Sam hasn't been in there that long, so what'd you say, Tennessee?
Greenwich Trucking with a $20 super chat.
Oh, gotta help Tennessee with his new camera.
New camera. Help me out with some bills. You got some change?
So you owe me $20 now, Twisted.
Put the cup back up.
You got some spare change? Spare change? Anybody spare change?
What were you saying, Tennessee?
Go. I said, now you owe me $20. This is on your chat, not mine.
Oh. You'll get it whenever I finally catch this thing out.
Oh, geez.
Sorry about the truck situation. Not being. Did that.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Are you ready to talk about
Definitely did that one. I picked my 2023 Freightliner in March, and it was in the shop for 13 days. In the first 30, new truck screwed up too.
Yeah, yours. Throw it back to him. Yours would be because Freightliner put it out before, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll let the warranty parts catch up." And yours obviously caught up pretty quick. So,
yeah. So whenever they finally started getting chips in and stuff like that, they just were throwing trucks out, and they're all like, "We'll warranty whatever breaks on them." And you probably got one of those. Sam probably got one of those too. He's happy about it.
Well, it depends on how you look at it, but yeah.
Juan says 1,800,000 on my truck. Hardly ever been in the shop. Looks fun gaming says sup.
It was good.
what's your favorite state to drive in? Oh, Texas. Texas.
Not Kansas.
Not Kansas.
Anywhere but West
Not
Virginia.
Kansas.
What's wrong with Kansas?
Well, 70 is the most boring road you can ever drive. And then riding through it on the bike, you sit like this all the way one way, and then you sit like this all the way the other way because of the wind blowing through it.
I really don't have a problem with Kansas. I think Arkansas is my least favorite, and my most favorite probably is Texas. I like being home.
But favorite has got to be Tennessee.
Tennessee. Well, that's two of us that went with our home state. Let's hear Mr. Florida.
No, I don't like Florida. No. Too much snow. What state is my favorite to drive in? You wouldn't believe it. Salt Lake, Utah. Utah is my favorite.
Utah? Yeah, that's got some pretty good countryside.
Oh, yeah. My least favorite. Well, you already know that. I think everybody knows it by now. West Virginia.
Jesse Sanchez says, "What's up, players? Hey, Big D, what kind of SD card did you put in the Qualcomm to see it up?" I took one out of my dash camera. My dash camera hasn't worked in a while, so I took it out my dash camera and just stuck it in there. I think it was a 32 megabytes or whatever, and just get any one of them that has some memory on it. Make sure it has some memory on it, because I think what it's doing is using the memory from the SD card to save your messages and stuff, and I think that's why it's making it faster, really. I think all the messages and stuff like that is slowing it down, is why the SD card's helping it out.
Yeah.
Either of y'all tried the SD trick on the Qualcomm?
Not yet.
I did. It works. You got to think about it as your phone. The more messages you save, the more memory it's going to eat up, the slower it's going to go because it doesn't have anywhere to go. But when I put a 1 terabyte in there, a big difference. Big difference.
1 terabyte? You spending some money.
All right, real quick. We got $25 donation from Peggy.
Oh. Tell us about Kermit. So jealous. He's Peg's like throwing out Discord stuff. What about Kermit's Day?
In all fairness, you said if somebody did mention again, you'll bring it up. So there we go. In all fairness. Come on. You come on. You got to stay with your word.
Yeah, okay. So I went out to eat with my boy that's been driving for a while, Steve. Me and Steve went out to eat. We were hanging out stuff. We went to Bass Pro Shop. We looked at knives. I was thinking about buying a pocket knife. And then we ended up in GameStop. And in GameStop, there was another trucker from, like, he was the owner that was working for another company. Or no, he had his own authority. And they were chopping it up about their trucks because Steve is buying a truck. He's doing his ace lease right now. He's buying a truck. And they were just talking. And I look over on the shelf, and there's this little squishy pig. So me, just being curious, I say, you know what? How squishy is this pig? I pick it up and put my thumb into it. And it was like one of those, like, not so easy to squishy pigs. So I was all like, you know what? I bet I can squish this thing all the way. So I squished it all the way, and my thumb got caught in the package, and it started cutting my thumb. And, like, I turned it a little bit, and it really cut my thumb. It was like a Chinese finger trap grabbed onto my thumb. So then I was all like, I got to get this off. My boy's over there. He's going to be laughing. I'm thinking, I wish I would have bought a knife at Bass Pro Shop so I could cut this off. Do I go to the counter and get help? I'm all like, oh, gosh. So I have to rip it off my thumb, throw it on the shelf. And my buddy never even noticed, or the other guy. So, like, I have this paper cut that's around my thumb. And it's healing on the backside. So the backside doesn't look as bad, but the front side cut all the way around. And we were on Discord and we were talking about it, and people were making fun of it.
You're gonna be triggering that PTSD like that.
Did some alley back in today? Any tips from you guys?
Just pay attention to what your trainer's doing and where the trailer's going.
Yeah. So just
Definitely pay attention to that trailer.
trust in your instructor and follow what he says. Your instructor knows how to do it, and have faith in them. They're good. Jesse Sanchez says, "Speed it up." Gotta do GoFundMe page.
Yeah, it won't let me put it on there, so I think I got banned for life on there.
Yeah, you got banned for it. I owned a W900 and had my own authority, but went back company so someone else could deal with the headaches. Yeah. So did you sell your truck, or did you put someone in it to drive it? Are you still making money off of it? Nick says he misses his W900, and Han says my boss is unhappy since I put in my 2 weeks notice. So for you that don't know, Hans is going over the road, and he's gonna go run some over the road. We don't know where yet, but we'll be figuring it out, and we don't know when he's doing it, but he put in a 2 weeks notice, so it's coming. Who has their TV on? Because that thing is driving me nuts. I keep trying to mute one of y'all, and I don't know which one of you it is.
Keep muting me.
I thought it was you, but I can still hear it whenever they...
I think you got some feedback across your mic.
Across my mic?
Yeah, because every time you mute me, I still hear it.
See, I mute y'all both, and I don't hear it no more.
So it's across Sam then.
It's across me.
Because when you mute me, I can still hear it.
I can't hear it whenever Sam's muted.
Yeah, it's on Sam's end then.
I know what I'll do. I'll turn his volume down on his mic.
Yeah, I turned off a couple of things over here. I probably was my TV. I'm kind of a little bit to the side of it. It was on low, so hopefully I'll put it on mute right now.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
At Tennessee, Tennessee, drop your GoFundMe link in the Discord. Hans is in there.
We're gonna try it. I mean, like I said, last couple of times it went ahead and let me do it. So
no, in the Discord. Hans in the Discord. John says, got the call today, heading out next Wednesday over the road for 4 weeks with a trainer for night transport. Oh, cool. You went ahead and went to night. Cool.
Congrats.
Have fun. Safe out there, brother. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Thanks, Hans. John says, I'm going to go one Western state for a few months, then West Coast for 1 to 5. How do you say that? Yeah, whatever it says. Washington to San Diego. I'm in 11 Western states, Han. Good luck in the winter. Washington States and Oregon can get pretty nasty. Yeah, Oregon and Ohio's my worst states in the wintertime. I do not like messing with them. I'm telling you. And winter is coming super fast, guys. So make sure y'all are being safe out there. That's what I hear. Pegleg says, Twisted, please forgive me. I will tell an embarrassing story on me if you want. Nah, Pegleg, it's all good, man. I knew it was coming out tonight, though. I knew you, especially with a pig on top of a microphone.
Where does he want me to drop it on Discord? Should we?
Yeah, drop it under Discord on. I think there's one called donations. Drop it in donations.
Yeah.
Trailer and Truck says I sold my W900. Was 2004 with a 475 cat 18 speed with a 355 rears. The cattle company out of Texas bought it.
Mm.
Victor Garcia says, is Prime hiring? Look, we do not know. I'll tell you what, they hired 9 people last week. There was 9 people in the class last week. I don't know how many are in this next class. So, they don't really put it out to us. They don't say, hey, we're on a hiring freeze, or hey, we're starting to hire people again. Like, they don't tell us. We are not informed. And I've had a good source for a long time till I put out a video about us being on a hiring freeze, and they're all like, we're kind of not on a hiring freeze. We're on a only bringing 9 or 10 a week kind of deal. So I don't want to put out another video saying, hey, we're under a hiring freeze whenever we're not on a hiring freeze.
Yeah, we're not on a hiring freeze. We're on a slowdown.
There you go.
We can get TNT caught up and get our upgrades into their trucks. Goal.
Right on. Oh, wrong way. Covering Arizona through Texas on a simple load, paying $1,800 a week for a load.
Not bad.
What's up, guys?
Gunner?
And Victor says, all righty then. With a little thumbs up. So you got a test in the morning, bro?
Yeah, I got a test in the morning. It's my last guide, and then I'm headed out on the road for a little bit.
Oh, so you're hitting the road too?
Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday though.
So all right, so I come into Springfield and you guys are like, oh man, the avocado's coming, I gotta go. All right, that's just how it is.
Yeah, we heard Sam was coming.
I'll be there tomorrow, and then I'll leave out on my load Monday, hopefully.
All right.
Mayor of Detroit's in the house. What's up, though, fellas? See, what you gonna say to the mayor of Detroit, bro, Sam?
We need more parking.
Remember, through there.
We need more parking. That's what I
We
need
need
to
more
say.
Hey, Tennessee, does Prime Flatbeds have side kits for onions and stuff?
Side kits for onions and stuff. No, we don't have covered wagons. We don't do covered wagons. Onions, you're just going to put a tarp on it, throw your straps over it, and tighten it up every 50 miles. So I don't do the onions, though. Refused the last 2 that they gave me.
Why? Why? I hear good money.
Yeah, I'm a company driver. Don't make me extra money.
Extra headache with no money.
Right, extra headache.
That's decent money. Currently in CDL school. Man, I'm telling you, the mayor of Detroit, I'm telling you right now, dude, it's going to be life-changing. So, whenever I came out here, I didn't know if I was going to make enough money to survive or not. I didn't know if I was about to lose my house or if I was going to do good. And over the years, you start learning how to really make money out here trucking. You start learning what works better for you, how to maximize your money. And you start doing a lot of research on the other ways to make more money while you're doing this. And, I kind of forgot what it feels like to live paycheck to paycheck. And I know that's hard for a lot of people to imagine. But all the work and stuff that we've done and all the struggle we've been through and all the trial and error we did, and we're still learning every day to how to better ourselves. And I think getting a CDL is really good. I really agree with it. I'm going to go to the Tennessee next to give you some insight on it too.
I mean, I pretty much agree with you, Twisted. before I came to Prime, I was a contractor. I was making good money during the summer, but during the winter, nobody wanted extra work. So I was pretty much living off of what we were already earned during the summer. And then got the opportunity to come trucking, and I was able to do a lot more before, or a lot more now than I did before. So getting my CDL actually improved my life a lot better and my family's life. So
Now let's go with the rookie. He's learning from his mistakes about getting a Peterbilt.
Oh man, that was a cold lick. Ooh.
we're gonna keep handing you that shovel, man.
Why? I already dug the hole. I'm just,
Needs
trying
to be
get out.
deeper. You got a Peterbilt.
Sam, I'm
How
going to
deep
tell you
is it?
straight up right now. I'm going to tell you straight up right now. Straight up right now, you were going through the struggle and you were learning. Like you were learning a lot real fast. And it gets better, brother. Keep your head up.
Oh yeah.
Last night I jumped on the Discord and I called Tennessee as he jumped in the Discord, and Tennessee was like, my phone was ringing with his number and it goes beep beep, and I was all like, "Hey Tennessee, you hear about what happened with Sam?" And he's all like, "Yeah, I got a text." And I was all like, well, let's just stay in this Discord, all right? Because he's going to come back in here. And we all kicked it on Discord with you. And then this morning, you put a message in there, and like it felt good that we helped you. And you say, "Hey, man, I'm glad y'all stayed on Discord with me last night, and kind of made me feel better, And that's kind of what we're doing the Discord for. Is like if anyone needs help out there. Like I did that video on depression and stuff like that. Sometimes you just need somebody else to pick you up and uplift you. And I'm glad we helped you out with that. Like I really am.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was going through a lot, and it was rough because I had to talk to a lot of different people, make a lot of different phone calls. So of course you got to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. So you don't really have a chance to clear your mind. And I couldn't sleep. Eating was a little bit hard because I got a lot of things going through my mind. Very stressed, trying to figure things out at home as well, of course, because I'm not making money. And on Discord, we was on there for 3 hours straight, and you guys made me forget. For that moment in time, made me forget about those issues and made me realize, like, hey, if I can look to greener pastures, I'm gonna be all right. And to be honest, I was getting to the point where I was getting depressed. It was hurting. It was definitely hurting.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate you guys, everybody who's on that Discord last night. I appreciate it.
No
This is
problem,
what we're
brother.
about. Appreciate it. And same thing with my
It's
wife. I
about
know she's in
family
here.
out here, man. We got your back. We try to uplift you, and we do like a pick on you though. But we got your back at the end of the day.
I That's the best part about it. It's nobody gets offended in there. We all have the same type of humor, and we pick on each other. We really do, but we know it's out of love.
Yeah, I had to hear about that thing right above Tennessee's head about for 3 hours last night with the guys last night.
Hence why it's in the live tonight.
Yeah.
What's some of the reasons you picked Prime, and why have you stayed Tennessee Flatbedder?
I picked Prime because my brother-in-law worked here.
Right.
When I met my wife, I was kind of already had an in to be starting to do the class with Prime, and staying here because they treat me well. I enjoy it a lot. So
How about you? Go ahead, Sam, the avocado.
I enjoy Prime for the free breakfast on Fridays. No. On a serious
Skull.
note,
The reason I picked Prime. So the reason I picked Prime was because they gave us the correct information. The recruiters gave us the correct information. So I called another company, and it was called US Express. and me and my teammate asked them a bunch of questions, and we were big on writing down information. So like we're writing down all the numbers that they gave us, and we made a list of it all. And then he called. We made a list of the numbers that guy told us, and we compared them, and they were completely different. And I was all like, man, they're lying to us out the gate. So we found Prime Inc. and we applied. And when we applied, we wrote down the information. We showed each other, and we said, yep, same information. We're going here. They're not lying to us. And the reason that, like, my goal was a year here. Like, my teammate, he left. He left at his year. And you know, my goal was a year too, but the thing at the end of the day, I was all like, man, I'm going to oil field in Texas to drive oil field trucks with no job security, or people always have to eat. So I have a job here at pretty much forever, you know, and I don't see Prime going anywhere for a long time, but there's always that chance that, hey, who knows, Prime might shut down one day. So guess what? Then I'll go to the oil field. Tennessee, text me your GoFundMe link. Oh, the mayor of Detroit's going to get the parking fixed, Sam. Where you need parking at, bro? That's the mayor.
We need the parking mainly, I would say, right out the city limits of Detroit. You know, there's a lot of us, especially for reefer, that we deliver in there. Our clocks run low because we sit there waiting to get loaded, unloaded pretty long. I would say right out that city limits would be the best part.
Just go park at Monardi's, or however you say it. Monardi's, Mascaroni's. What is that place called?
Mascaroni's.
Mascaroni. Just go park there, man.
Where do you get a hardware out of that?
Just see it on mute.
Where did you get hardware? How did I get muted on that one?
How did I get muted on that one? Matt B says, hey, I got some bad news. Oh,
Matt.
What happened?
Yeah, talk to us, Matt.
Matt has some bad news. I'm scrolling down through the comments. I don't see him posting nothing else.
I think he was waiting for us to respond.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, we should get through the comments faster. The mayor's, he says, I'm planning on putting more parking outside Detroit just for you, Sam. You want it east, northwest, or south? He says, I'm planning on going over the road driving when I retire from Ford Motors Company in 2 years.
Well, you might wait for a long
Come out here for a second retirement. One thing I will tell you.
Since Ford keeps breaking down, about like Peterbilt.
Go ahead. Oh, you talking trash about Ford, huh?
Yeah, I'm going off on Ford.
You know what I will say about somebody retiring from a company and coming out here is don't come out here just to see the country. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a working environment, and if your heart's not into this and you're not all the way in here and you're all like, I already retired, I really don't need to do this, you're not going to do great. You have to come out here with a desire and a want to do this. It's going to make it a lot easier for you instead of coming out here like, oh man, I'm retired, I'm just going to do this. Jesus takes the wheel with a $9.99 donation.
Good, you caught that.
News is that we're going home time next week. Man, that's good news. You finally get home time.
Right.
They played us, man. They played us. We're all worried about them.
You want to switch? You want to be here?
Yeah.
I'll take the home time for you.
Switched a little late. I was finished and didn't. And I gave him the signal. I'm glad he caught that. I was going to yell out that we got another super chat on there.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I wanted you to finish what you were saying, brother.
For some reason, no, where were we at?
Keep going.
Isn't that? Oh, somebody else asked the same question?
Really?
Yeah, same question.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There again. Go ahead, Tennessee.
Brother-in-law was here. I came here, and I ain't going nowhere.
Sam?
Free breakfast on Fridays.
I just needed a job. I don't know. David Allen says I just turned in. I was a PSD TNT for a while, took a break from it, thinking about getting back into it and doing PSD. What's the current status on the pad? Waiting on instructors. The wait on PSD instructors is I have no idea.
Waiting on instructors. There is no wait. Oh, we got another super chat.
Yeah, we got another super chat. Jesus making it rain over here. He's going like this, or I've seen it on videos about a strip club. It's something like this. Sammy might be able to answer that. How you do it?
Good.
What? Oh, what? You trying to say I have a
Make it
stripper?
rain. Make it rain.
Well, I'm not doing it now. I'm kind of in a drought, so.
Tennessee, you know how I make it rain?
It takes yeah.
I was for sure thinking he was going to do an Indian rain dance, but Jesus takes the wheel, says, I've been on the road almost 3 months. I need some home time. I agree, bro. Man, Jesus takes the wheel. He is vicious. He gets students done. Like, he hasn't gave Matt B a break. Like, Matt B's been running hard. And I told Matt B, I said, you want to finish TNT fast? You want to have an excellent TNT trainer? Jesus Takes the Wheel is the highest in my book. I hold him up on a pedestal.
Then what is the issue we had with Matt B then?
That they're going on home time.
Oh, that's his problem. Okay.
What's wrong with
good? He's
Peterbilt's?
thinking that's a problem going home instead of staying.
What's wrong with Peterbilt's?
What was that?
What's wrong with Peterbilt's?
We just give Sam problems. All Peterbilt's are just like Fords. They might work, they might not. We'll determine on that later down the road. What year was that, Sam?
2020.
See, we got the newer Peterbilt. It was going along the lines of it could have been a warranty issue nobody caught, or previous owner just ran it to the curb and didn't say nothing about it.
Oh, I ran it to the curb when it was.
There's nothing against Peterbilt's, really. It's nothing against Peterbilt's.
I've never driven a Peterbilt.
I drove one. Not running freight, but I drove one around for a while, around the pad and stuff. I've been in plenty of Peterbilt's, but you know the main thing with the Peterbilt, the only thing I don't like is the Monday through Friday 8 to 5 close on holidays type of shop.
I don't like that either. It reminds me when I was back as a flatbedder. Yeah. What kind of music do you like, Tennessee?
Oh yeah, that's going to be either classic rock, death metal, and I do like a little rap.
What? No classical?
If I'm on my car.
Don't let them fool you. We were doing the NSYNC song out there, and we were breaking down the dance the other day.
And an ICP.
Yeah, and then I thought when we went in a ride, you was listening to that classical music.
Not very often. I have to be in the mood for classical.
When y'all went on the load or whatever, he was listening to "I'm a Barbie Girl."
I'll listen to that.
He was listening to Aqua.
I don't mind some Aqua.
Hello, brother. Love them Fridays, Sam. You know.
Yes, I do. On Fridays, that's when the Inner Reefer comes out. The Inner Reefer guy, that's when it comes out.
You gotta unbuckle your belt button, and let that gut hang out on Fridays because you're gonna eat good,
Buckle.
man.
Yeah.
What's you say, Tennessee?
Said belt buckle.
Yeah, same thing.
No, one's attached to your shirt, the other one's attached to your belt.
Look, I'll do an embarrassing story for you since we already did that. And you bring it up. I was over there, and I had a big meal, and I drank a lot of water behind it. I love to drink water. And I'm going down the road, and I'm like, "Ooh, I gotta go. I gotta use the restroom. I gotta take a good leak." Man, I forgot that I had unbuckled my belt. I hopped out that truck, and the first thing that happened is my pants just dropped all the way down in the fuel island, and I just see this guy just turn. I'm like, "Oh, okay, nope." So
That
I
ain't
got
an
some more.
offer, man. That ain't an offer.
So
He probably
Jesus
thought it
Takes the
was.
Wheel, I missed the super chat because it was the same color as the other one. It says 3 weeks in with Matt by home time. He has around 16,000 miles. So man, he's halfway there in 3 weeks. Man, Jesus Takes the Wheel's vicious.
Hmm.
Yeah, like Tennessee's doing right there.
I was gonna see how long you were gonna hold me in limbo before you sent it over.
Yeah, Jesus Takes the Wheel. He's a beast, man. He's one of my go-to guys. Like if I have a good student that's like vicious and is ready to run hard, like I am always trying to put him on his truck. I will always try to do that.
When I get
Victor
reefers,
Garcia
I can
says,
send
"How
them his
long does
way.
it take?" My bad, Tennessee. What were you saying?
I was saying when I get reefers, I can send him his way.
You ain't taking my trainer away, bro.
Come on, come to the dark side.
How long does it take to go from orientation to solo company driver with no brakes?
um, Realistically, it all depends on you. Because
How
that
long
thirty
did it
thousand
take you?
miles. Oh, the first time around with orientation, I would say it took maybe about a week or so. And with Tennessee being my trainer, I think I tested out to get my CDL. Took about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3. I did my 30,000 miles on the flatbed, and that took me 6 weeks. Not too bad. I stayed an extra week on there because I was waiting to come into Springfield. Came into Springfield, did the upgrade. That was about 4 days worth of classes. And then it was about being company. Took me about another 5, 6 days to get a truck during the shortage. So I would say collectively, maybe I would say 2.5, 3 months. Just ballpark estimate.
And you were on my truck 14 days minimum.
Yep. I was hungry, man, and you taught me well. I was trying to get out there.
And that's
Well,
one
now
thing
let
I
Sam
do.
answer
I
that one
know.
too. What's wrong with Peterbilt's?
And
What's not wrong with Peterbilt's? Well, they're reliable, to go in the shop. No, I'm joking. It's
They're
my first.
reliable to hit the shot.
all right, real quick, Hans was donation to the pajama fund.
To the pajama fun. So Hans does not like my jersey, and he says it looks like pajamas. But that was a high quality, top of the line, hand stitched, hand woven, Insane Clown Posse jersey with a pair of camo purple shorts in case you ever got into like the purple jungle and had to blend in. It was high quality stuff. It was not pajamas.
Is that high quality H2O?
Wombats is late. It's all good, Wombats.
No, you made it on time. We're getting better and better.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
51 minutes late. You're doing better, bro. 51 minutes. But hey, dude, you stole home plate, bro. You were like slid in there for the win, stole the base. Big Bob says, at least you didn't piss all over pumps like I seen drivers do the other day, Sam. I was tripping. Okay, so I was tripping. Like I was reading a Facebook post that people were complaining about drivers doing on Facebook, and they're all like, "I cannot believe that the new thing with drivers are while they're pumping gas, they pee in the fuel base." And I was all like, "What?" And people were on the comments saying, yeah, it happens all the time. And people were all like, dude, the restroom's right around the corner. Why do people have to pee in the fuel bay? And I was all like, really? People are paying in the fuel bay? Like, I'm about to go over the road this week, and I don't want to be in the fuel bays with people peeing in the fuel bays. That's disgusting. You know I'm a germaphobe.
Yeah, and I've been over the road. I've seen it, and honestly, I think it's the most disgusting and most laziest thing in the world. You're considered a professional driver, and the key word in that sentence is professional. Okay, if you really got to go, park it, pop those brakes, go inside real quick, do what you got to do. You're setting a tone for the rest of us out here. If that's what your MO is, that's fine. But just know when you're doing that, the rest of us are going to be categorized with you. And you're going to be setting the tone for the rest of us. There's places out here like Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot we used to be able to park at. But now, because of people like that, they don't even want us nowhere close to their property. So, in my opinion, that's not the best thing to do. That's not a professional thing to do. And I don't want to smell your piss when I pull up to the fuel island. You know how it's that ammonia smell? I already deal with it in other areas. The trash all over the place. And then you give me this sad excuse where, oh, I'm giving somebody job security. No, you're not. You're not. You're just being lazy. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, it doesn't take. It's just a couple steps to the restroom, man. It's not even right.
The pig says, "Don't
Right.
do it."
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I see that pig and like my thumb still hurts every time I bend it. Oh, Sam, your next truck's gonna be a freight shaker or a Tonka.
To be
Is that
determined.
right, Sam?
To be
You get
determined.
another Peterbilt? Oh, let's take a poll. I forgot the poll. Look,
Yeah,
boom,
should
poll is
Sam
live.
get
All right.
When Sam gets back, before Sam breaks the secret, before Sam tells y'all, like there's a poll right there going on, and it's is he gonna take a Freightliner, a International, another Peterbilt, or is he gonna go company? That's the questions, bro. That Freightliner bar's picking up. You see it? Can you see the poll or no?
Yeah, the
No,
poll
I can't.
disappeared on me
Yeah, I can't see
after
it.
I had answered it.
Oh, did it? Let's give them some time to answer it.
Dun, dun,
No
dun,
Volvo, somebody
dun,
says.
dun, bow.
Yeah, it's very, very rare that we
Yeah.
get Volvos in, so
Yeah,
it's
we
not
don't
even.
have very many Volvos in Prime.
No, we don't. Big Bob says, what is even worse is that you're walking in it and then got into his truck. Yeah, dude. It's,
That's why I tell all my students when you go to a truck stop or a rest area, you leave your shoes in the floorboard. You don't walk in the back with your shoes on. I don't want that crap back there.
no, definitely don't. There's nothing like smelling pee at 5 a.m. at a truck stop.
Ugh. Yeah, that would
Right
definitely
at
wake
5
you up.
a.m.
That's what he said.
You know what?
After it's baked in the
Whenever I'm
sun
doing
all
these
day.
tire loads and I go on break, were you saying? My bad, Tennessee. Let me finish this because I already started. But what I like to do whenever I get out at like, say I'm going to Duplo, I get out at the Loves, and I love to tell my students, I'm all like, you smell that? And they're all like, it smells like pee or something. It smells nasty. And I'm all like, nothing like the smell of pee in a truck stop ground. There's nothing like it. They look at me crazy every time. Tennessee, what were you going to say, brother?
Yeah, I said 5 p.m. after it's baked in the sun all day.
It kind of dries
Come
out,
on.
doesn't it?
No, that stink stays.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a feedlot in the
Yeah.
evening? Yeah. Think about feedlot in the evening.
Hey, just look at the puddles and wake the guys up and say, hey, you need to drink more water.
No.
Are you going to tell them that?
More.
Yeah, if it's some real dark, stinky pee, you need to drink some more water. It wouldn't smell as bad, buddy.
Real quick, I want to shout out to Hans for donating $30 to my GoFundMe.
All right, Hans. Am I by
God,
myself on that
pajamas must be cheap.
one? Walmart.
Hey,
So good job, Hans.
real quick, I did find me a Jack jersey. I just haven't got able to go out and get it yet.
Where's it at?
It's over at Box Lunch in the mall.
You need to go get it before they run out.
Oh, they'll still have it by the time I get in there.
I did that one time with the Wraith. It was a Wraith hockey jersey, and I did that same thing. I was all like, "Oh man, I'll wait. I'll get it next week." And I went in there, and they sold out, and I was like, "Dang!" I was so mad.
Hey, you got YouTube, or not YouTube, Amazon.
Just get a Freightliner. It's a reliable working truck.
I agree.
We told somebody that, but somebody wasn't listening.
He thought that hype of the Peterbilt was going to get him far.
Gene said there's more room in the top of the Peterbilt than a Freightliner, and they're teaming up. So,
Oh no! Look! Hold on! No.
Oh,
That's
we
not.
got him frustrated.
That's
He's
not.
getting up dressed.
That woo. Let me calm down from that one. So the story with that one
Which
is I
way
went
is
to
the
go look
trailer
at that
got to go,
Peterbilt. And,
Sam?
oh, the trailer got to go left. Oh, okay, so why are you looking right? Well, I'm trying to make sure I don't hit the cones on the right side. Well, what you're doing a parallel left. You need to be looking to the left. Oh, I know. But you're looking at the right. Anyways, I'll leave it as is. Nope. Made no sense. No sense.
smells like livestock. The pee in the fuel island. Yeah, it does smell like the livestock trailers. It's gross. It's definitely gross.
Yeah, man. What's worse is when I'm
Poll
on the.
results.
I
Poll
already know what
results
it
are
is.
in. Sam should get a 50% of people says Freightliner next week for a truck. 33% says another Peterbilt. 16% said go company, and nobody said go international.
Nobody said international.
Nobody said international.
Because they already know.
Out of 12 people, and we got 15 people in chat, and only 12 people voted? Really?
There you go, Sam. There's your scores.
Throw it up. Throw it up.
Yeah, I see it.
There you go.
Well, it depends on the type of Freightliner I get. If they give me one with a solar panel, I'll go for it.
Yeah, it's got to be within the 100 Freightliners that got to Prime when they put those on.
By the time
23s.
Oh man, I hope I get it. If not, like I said, I got no problem getting another Peterbilt. I loved it. I felt that was my truck.
You felt that in your backside? I mean, your seat?
Still feeling it. Trying to get it out. Next week we'll see him in an international. You will not see me in an international. No, no sir. No sir.
What's
You will
there
see
we
me
go.
walking.
We got some flexing behind me. Beached well.
You saw,
Get your gift certificate to Victoria's Secret.
did you say beach will? Did you say that? That was uncalled for, sir.
Yeah. Look, he may not get straight A's in
I
school.
squirreled big on that one.
RJ says, can you lease lightweight trucks at Prime? Yeah, I think I've seen a couple on there every once in a while. I'm sure if you asked them if they could get you a lightweight to lease, I'm pretty sure that they would help you out with that, because a lot of people don't want those lightweights. Yeah, Jesus takes Will says, why would you want to lease a lightweight? Probably because it's probably a cheaper payment. the video I did with Dave on my channel, he wanted a lightweight.
I'm not going to do nothing.
Oh, it's a butt weight.
Mosquito bite.
Yeah. It just happened.
So you got 3 nipples now.
Yeah. I also got one on my foot. No, look, I got one on my foot.
Interesting conversation.
Pull your drawers up. No, that's not that type of channel.
Oh, wrong channel. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's all like, "That's for fans only, not here. Keep that on fans only."
That'll be on Discord if you guys get on Discord.
No, we're not seeing that on Discord.
Child porn.
No.
We're gonna
No.
block you.
No.
Cool, it's good to see you, Sam. Hopefully, I'll see you out on the road. Can you follow that?
Man, good. It's good to see you too, Weasel. I hope everything's going well on your journey. I know it's been a while since we talked, and I look forward to seeing you on the road too. Go ahead and join the Discord, man, and let me know what state you in. If I'm there with you, we'll find a place that we can link up together, probably grab something to eat.
So, how's it going, Whistlepiss? I haven't seen you in a minute.
He was here last week. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
So, Diesel's not coming to Prime, unfortunately. I told you this. I did tell you about that. But he's still getting a CDL, so he found something that would work for him, and he's getting his CDL, and we're happy for him. Like I tell everybody, don't give up on the CDL. Like, go where you need to go to get it done.
Right. I just want to know how his process is working out for him.
You don't get paid more like you would if you were company. On the lightweight, you can't pay me to be in a lightweight. 5 cents.
Oh, they're not going to pay you more, but you're saving money and fuel, and it's probably a cheaper truck payment. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure on it, but I bet there's some advantages like that. Plus, it doesn't matter. At the end of the lease, you're not keeping the truck anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
As a company driver, I think they give you some extra bonuses because you're driving in a lightweight.
5 cents
per mile.
That's an extra bonus. I mean,
yeah, and if you run Northeast Regional, then you get another 5 cents. So RJ says, I've seen a few driving around, but it's a few and far in between. So I was just curious.
Man,
yeah,
where have you been?
Drivers.
Yeah, what section are you in? What side of the country are you on?
Right, I see not flatbed, lightweight all over the place.
Oh man, I clicked the wrong screens every time y'all were talking right there.
Yeah, I see lightweights all over the place. You must be in one of those rural areas where you hear the banjos.
There you go, Peterbilt question. Peterbilt expert coming in.
Peterbilt, yeah, all right. Peterbilt holds value best. Freight Shaker pulls best. Kenworth looks best. Volvo aerodynamically best. International brakes best.
Brakes the best. It got 0 points in the polls.
And it's sad and I laughed because the first truck I looked at was a 2020 International. I was like, oh Jesus! So I turned it on. And what came on the dash, it automatically said, transmission issue, please see Shava. I was like, oh, I'm not taking this. It wouldn't even move out the parking spot. So, yeah, it breaks the best, even when you don't use it.
So, RJ says, just thought of this. Do all Prime trucks come with graphics on
them? Yeah, all of ours come with special graphics that... Stripes and stuff, is that the name? I can't remember. I always get that mixed up.
Yeah.
And then at least you can actually add your own with additional cost. Company, you have to get permission from lease assessing to get on your own stuff on there, and it still comes out of your pocket. But they all come with different graphics to say what they're doing.
Yeah, they just come with the basic ones that pretty much Prime picks out in different colors and stuff, and they do it randomly. Who's that?
His name's Joe.
His name's Joe?
Yeah, I smacked my arm on the thing really freaking hard on my scars and it welted up and it hurts. His name's Joe.
At least you named it.
I'm gonna draw a smiley face on it.
We're in Mad Max now. People that seen the last Mad Max would know that reference. See it in the comments.
I didn't get to hear it because it sounded robotic, and you guys.
I think you got some bad service over there, Sam.
Been busy as hell starting CDL school October the 3rd and then going to Food Liner.
October 3rd? Man.
God, you look at your watch so hard, I thought you were going to fall off the chair.
I had to look past and see I'm streaming on this phone too. And so I've got a little music dancing on my watch right there, and I had to see past it to see the date. Goal. Nobody's gonna drink.
I can pretend.
I reached my limit, sir.
Oh, so you hit your vape. Okay.
I ran mainly Ohio up, then out west. I see prime trucks a good bit, just not too many lightweights.
Yeah, you won't see any mini lightweights on that end of the country. You'll see them more on the East Coast, unless you're actually in California.
I thought lightweights went everywhere.
I agree with that. I've seen.
No, they're mostly on the regional sides.
Are they?
Yeah, that's what I've seen lately. Is they're
they can't take the mountains.
Sides.
I've seen a lot on the dedicated and stuff.
And most of those are on the East Coast for your guys' end on the reefer side.
Yeah, prime still rocks.
You guys,
out on the road. Yeah, it'd be awesome to run into you. It would.
Yeah. If you follow my channel, you know what my truck looks like. If you see it, stop and say hi.
Weasel's in the Discord, isn't he? We haven't talked to him on there yet.
Are you Weasel?
Yeah, we have to find out.
I thought I saw him on the welcome sign. Did I not?
I don't know. I didn't wave to him.
Oh, let me go hit the link on the Discord and share it into the chat in case somebody wanted it.
Yeah, you guys know where to find me. You can either find me on the side of the road or at the Peterbilt dealership. You know where to find me.
Side of the road or the Peterbilt. So you're gonna get another. Oh, which one were you gonna get? We forgot to ask you.
I'm gonna leave that as a surprise. That way, when I do get that truck, we can see who was right. I mean. Let's see. A lot of people saying to get a Freightliner. I might go with that Peterbilt. The only thing is, I'm sorry, all you international people, that's not going to happen. And company will also see what's in the cards.
Oh, you're trying to show off the guns?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, there's a lot of flexing going on in your house, you and Steven.
Steven's trying.
Steven's trying. God damn. So after the live, we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. It's been over an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. But after the live, go ahead, Tennessee.
Hour and 23, by the way.
Yeah, hour and 23. But after the live, I think Sam's gonna be doing a long trip, and y'all can go ahead and jump on Discord. He's going to stay on there for a little while. I might be on there for a little while I go outside and vape. I might not. I'm thinking I'll jump on there for just a couple minutes at least, but Sam will be there. And Tennessee's probably going to bed because he has a test in the morning, or his student has the test in the morning. So we are out of here. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe and ring that ding dong bell with that peg leg like a mother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,